Hello, Craig Pfeiffer with Sig Electro-Optics. I'm here at the EWA 2019 and we wanted to showcase some of our innovations for our product line. We have here our Sierra 3000 Bdx range-finding binoculars. They're 10 by 42. What we put together in these is very ergonomic, fits well in your hand. We're able to range 5,000 yards on steel targets, 2,200 on trees, and up to 1,600 yards on deer-sized mammals. We have a hyperscan mode on these, and then we will be able to get ranges of 4 per second, or single press ranges, real accurate long range capabilities. We have a few different features in these as well that allows us to pair with our Sierra 3 Bdx Riflescope system through an app, and then we can pair and bond and be able to get an automatic hold point within the scope. In addition, we are also able to, in the appropriate ABE mode, Applied Ballistics external, we can pair that through a Kestrel Elite or a Garmin 701 Fortrix device, and then be able to get additional shooting solutions. So a lot of benefits there with that, and the fact that we have long-ranging capabilities, we're super accurate, and we can pair and get shooting solutions within the field of view within the rangefinder. So these have been paired through our app, and I can range some targets down here. We have several different points, but I will get a reading of 133 meters and an adjustment based on the profile, the caliber and ballistics that we have put into the Sierra 3 scope. And so if I was to look through the scope downrange, I can get those readings in the scope, and I know exactly where to put the crosshairs. So it's simple as ranging, getting the adjustment, and putting it right on your central aiming point. We like to call it connecting the dots. The Sierra 3 Bdx Riflescope, another innovative product of ours. We are able to put this in a nice standard form factor, simple standard scope, and also with the pairing of the rangefinder, it's very innovative in the fact that it's not oversized, it's lightweight, standard 30mm main tubes, parallax adjustment, illumination settings over here. Adjustable European style diopter eyepiece. So the innovation that we put in this, it is a second focal plane standard scope, but it will sub-tend based on the digital focal plane system. So within the scope, we can get anywhere from, on the vertical stadia, we can do 76 different vertical elevation drops, and on the horizontal stadia we can do 18. So that's for the wind, and for elevation drops out to 800 yards is how the system works in applied ultralight mode. It's really easy to use with the app base. It's iOS or Android platform. So you download the app. It comes free with the purchase, and it's quite simple to use. You pair them, you bond them. We build a profile with the gun profiles that is already set up in the system, and once you've got that all saved, you can use your app as a heads-up display if you needed to, but you're also able to then just use it like we talked about and get an automated illuminated hold point within the scope. If you were using a, let's say a Sig Tango 6 scope, and you were using it with adjusting your elevation within your turrets, you can do that still by programming your ballistics, using your rangefinder, getting your adjustments in your scope. So I will get the range at 214 meters, and it is telling me to come up. So then I will dial up on my scope and then I can hold. The other thing we can do with this system is, through the app, is put it on fixed ballistic reticle mode. So if I had the Sierra 3 scope already, but I maybe had another rangefinder, I had a Sig Kilo 2200 rangefinder, I could then use the app to have my fixed distances programmed through the app, and then it will illuminate on the reticle on the vertical stadia for my different aiming points. How we get the scope to work is through Bluetooth connectivity. So once you've got your phone as your Bluetooth device, it will pair with the rangefinder or rangefinder binoculars, and then you'll use that device to bond with the scope, and then that once you've communicated that the rangefinder and the scope are the bonded units, and that is how the software works. They talk to each other. The scope will pair, bond, and communicate to the scope. Inside the reticle, the central aiming point is an amber dot, almost orangish, and that will move up and down the vertical stadia. On the horizontal stadia, we've got wind, 2 dots in symmetry, or you can do 1 dot. And then in addition, in the field of view in the scope, our system has level flex, which is a digital anti-cant system, so it tells you when your rifle is level. That really impacts the ability to make sure you're not getting additional bullet drift at longer distances. So appreciate your time here. Sign off. Appreciate everything you guys are doing for us, and have a great day.